think the first fear that comes into your mind is what other colleagues
will
think about you after 7 years when they are hired and I and my partner have our own clinic. Once I had a patient who asked me if he can smoke some weed before the intervention.
No way.
Because he was very
So afraid.
emotional.
Salute and welcome to the Romaniac Show, episode 9. We have a new guest, something completely new, and we are excited to jump into it.
Yes, we have. I think everybody knows your face by just looking at you. This is the famous guy. This is Cristi Nedelcu. Is it Nedelcu or Nedelcu?
Yeah, Nedelcu.
Nedelcu. Yeah.
People tell Nedelcu.
Okay, fantastic. Well, he is the face and one of the founders of the famous YouTube page and, of course, the clinic Dentistry Hub. Welcome. Thank you so much for having.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I was about to say thank you for having us, but this is our podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm not so famous.
I think you are.
I'm famous between the students, dental school students.
But we are. I mean, I'm a medical student. He's a dental student. So for us, you are a big deal.
Yeah, and people.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are glad that you took the time to come around and talk a bit about what you are doing.
Not used to that kind of words, but thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Maybe you want to introduce you a bit to the people who don't know you. What is your work? What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm 30 years old. I'm a dentist. I'm a general practitioner, but most of my work is now implants and prosthetic dentistry.
Okay,
and also aesthetic dentistry, meaning veneers. I finished Carol Davila University here in Bucharest about 6 or 7 years ago. So I can say that I have experience about 7-8 years because also when I was a student, I went into a dental office and practiced there.
Okay.
And I think that's
and then
who I am.
A few years ago, you started the YouTube journey with your...
A few years ago, I think about 4 or 5 years ago, we started... First of all was the Facebook page, and after that came naturally the YouTube channel. Me and my partner Alin, we are the co-founders of Dentistry Hub.
Okay.
So when you were in medical university, what were your plans? Were you ever planning to start something like this?
Nice question. Oh my God, I think I love this conversation. When I was in school, in the university, until the 4th or the 5th year, I didn't have any plans. I mean, my priority was to go in clubs, more clubs, and and to have a lot of fun and to go into the old city, old town. And that was it. Okay. I didn't know what is my purpose. Why am I doing this job? Because, like many other students, I chose this university, this career, because my parents encouraged me to do that. My sister was a dentist. My mother was a how do you say this in English? Family doctor.
Okay.
Medico de familie. It's right in English. Yeah. Okay, was a family doctor, and I was more attracted by the dentistry part. So I chose the dental school, and also to become a family doctor, you need 9 years of school. After the university, you have to do 3 years of some specialty. Residency, I think this is the word. And I'm a lazy guy.
So you said, okay, I do dental school. So, but I think it is a big point. That was one of my points as well, to do dental school, because when I found out about the possibility to come to Romania to study, that's the reason why we are here, because we searched somewhere to go. My mom actually said to me, now that you have the possibility, and it's normally harder, I guess, to get into medicine, she said,
maybe,
don't you want to do general medicine? Because she could imagine that as well. But I was like, no, I don't want that, because it's in the end, people think it's the same, especially when they're not out of this field, but it's completely different. The one is completely different. Is really a craftsmanship, and the other one is really about knowledge and connecting the different symptoms and coming to a conclusion, and then with all those drugs and stuff, like
You know that memes, the med school guys talking about us like we aren't doctors.
No, yeah.
And the guy
with
who's
the money.
with the money, yeah.
Of course.
So this is how I chose to do dental school. I told you that until the 5th year, I didn't know what's my purpose in this field. And in the 5th year, I went to a congress in Cluj-Napoca, and that was the disruption point. That was the turning point in my career, because there I met a lot of entrepreneurs, business people, without any job with dental school.
So no dental background.
No dental background. And they kind of opened my mind. And after that congress, I started to read a lot of marketing books, a lot of entrepreneurship books like Seth Godin, Gary Vaynerchuk. And from one to another, we found our place in the dental field. And that's how Dentistry Hub was born, but the story is longer. If we have time,
of course,
I'll enter into that story.
For sure.
You might have more questions. I don't know. That's about.
I'm really interested into that, because that's actually basically that's like the same way that for me it was a bit different, because we started our YouTube journey due to a company that we started. We have a business that we started like 2 years ago. We bring people here to study, so we help the people from abroad to get their place in Romania, to relocate them, and all of those tiring process. And but since then, studying medicine as well, that's also very lucrative what we are doing. I directly knew, once I finish this, I will not just be the guy who sits somewhere in a village and just treats people. Like it's a nice thing.
It will be boring if you will do that. And it will be boring if you don't have a drive to do your job. And to have that drive, you have to be passionate, and you have to find your place in this field. The story is where to begin the story. I was going into a dental office. My sister was working there. And in that day, into the dental office entered a man who was a very interesting man. Let me describe him. He had a motorcycle. He had the helmet. He was looking kind of like a rocker. He had a lot of tattoos. And everybody in that clinic was looking at him like he was someone, I don't know, from the circus or something. This is not usual. They were very scared about that guy. The guy went onto the surgeon's dental chair. The surgeon started to ask some questions, and he asked the guy, "What do you do for the living?" And the guy said that I work in advertising, and in my spare time I do motorcycle customs. And the Romanian guy, the surgeon, understood that, costume, like costumes. And he was judging him. I saw that in his
looks,
in his look that he was judging him. And I thought then that this is a niche nobody accessed in the dental field. I mean, dentists are very stiff. They recommend to use the dental floss. They recommend to brush your teeth twice a day, and with a very stiff tonality, with a very stiff voice. So I think that let's do something different. Reading Seth Godin, Sparge tiparele era o carte. How do I say this in English? Break the status quo, something like that. Try to be the disruptor element of your field. And at that time, I didn't know any dentist to do YouTube, to be also a vlogger dentist, to educate people and patients on these platforms. And I said, okay, I have to do this. And I first started on Facebook with memes. I don't know, it was some funny memes.
Yeah.
We didn't know that it will grow so big.
Yeah.
And our patients will come only from social media, only from YouTube.
Yeah.
And from Facebook, we went on YouTube, started to do videos about how do you do a correct filling, how do you do a correct crown. I don't know, how do you put an implant. And
then
from video to video, patients started to appear.
Wow, okay.
I wonder, since you are doing something which was so new in the dentistry world here in Romania, how were your colleagues like perceiving it when you started this on Facebook, doing the memes and stuff? I mean, you're a young dentist at this point. You know other young dentists as well. Were they all looking at you like, what are you doing?
At that time, in college, they were looking very bad. They thought that we are some kind of not serious dentists, some kind of clowns. I don't know.
So this was still while you were in dental school?
Yeah. We started our page, our Facebook page, when we were in the 5th or 6th year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like you are doing right now.
Yeah.
I saw that on the Instagram you posted a clip where you said that if the patients want to come to you, it is free of charge.
Yeah.
All the treatments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Like that. When we were in college, we were in the 5th year. We went to all buildings where students live.
Okay, dormitories.
Dormitories is is the one.
And you just talk to them?
No. We made some posters with a picture with the dental chair from the college.
Okay.
And we said that if you want to come to us, it is free. Kind of.
Yeah,
what
that's
you
good.
did.
Yeah, that was.
We try to attract patients to make our handies in Romanian. I don't think in English.
Yeah, to do a practical work.
To practice on them.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that is the way you have to do it. I mean, everyone, especially people in the English program who come from abroad, they're all like, how should I find patients? It's so hard. And they always find excuses. You know what I said? Even before I posted or had the possibility to post, I just went to the taxi stand. Like, they had all no teeth. I was just asking them, and you always just say, look, for control, it's for free. And then you see where things are going. And and
did you get any patients?
Yeah. I mean, now, we do so much work, and I try now to be more practical to the end of the studies. But the Instagram brought me loads of patients, for sure.
Great. This is something, this is a message that should be heard by a lot of students.
Yeah.
Because this is real and this happens.
Yeah. And they all have following from Bucharest. My people, like, of course, our Instagram page, but if I would have a private page and I would study at home, then for sure, like 20 people would say, yeah, let's go. It's also exciting for them. So,
yep.
I think it's a fear of reaching out that people have. They're very afraid to reach out to people, especially people that they know. And this is for something that you're practicing as well. Like, you're not the best at what you're going to be doing. And they're afraid of maybe making some mistakes or just learning on people that they do know.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
I think the first fear that comes into your mind is what other colleagues will think about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing to escape from.
Yeah.
As I told you, our colleagues weren't so
amused.
Oh my God, what good things you do there.
Yeah.
But now, after 7 years, when they are hired and they look and they work at an employer, and I and my partner have our own clinic.
Yeah, and they will also, it's always then this thing of like, why did not anyone else, like, why no one did it before? And then we could have done it as well. We also get that all the time. We're like, no. And they also think it's always about the idea. It's never about the idea. It's about the people and it's about the vehicle, how you structure it and how you do
the execution.
Yeah, fully.
It's about the execution, of course, but it's also by the timing.
Timing as well, yeah.
Timing as well.
Yeah.
And maybe some of them will say that you got lucky. Okay.
Yeah.
But the luck, I like to say that the definition of luck is the
how much
meeting point between preparation and timing.
Yes. And also how much, like the quantity of your work, basically, because it's in German we have a saying, it's the luck of the, how do you say, of the
hardworking,
of the hardworking,
the hard worker, and of the one who tries
the most things,
the most of it. The most times.
Yeah, I think that is a great thing. I think that also, especially in a country like Romania, which so recently came out of communism, the people are very like not stubborn, but like locked onto their exactly. And but on the other hand, still very like personal and loving from their character. That is typical Romanian. But in that point, for sure, I think there were a lot of people, especially the older dentists, who thought like, what's going on here and how can that be allowed? Since also, I think recently only in Romania, since recently you're allowed to make advertisement, isn't it?
Really?
You aren't allowed theoretically.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that's what I know.
Every clinic advertises.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Dentestet, look at MedLife, look at Dr. Lahu clinics. Everybody advertises.
Yeah, because that's why I was confused. Actually, I think you were one of the people that I looked at and I was like, okay, I can post this. Because I was afraid if I post this, I treat for free. I mean, I'm just a student, but who knows if there's someone like, he's not allowed to do that, whatever.
I think the legislation is in our favor if you have a firm. I think in English is LLC, in Romanian is SRL.
Yeah.
If you have a CMI, meaning a individual dental office, I think you aren't allowed to advertise.
Okay, but as company you are.
Also, that guys advertise them. I mean.
Okay, yeah.
One question that I've had since I came here, and I think you'll be the best to answer this. Why are there so many dentists in Romania?
I don't know how to answer that.
Well, it's like on every single corner since I came here, you see a dentist everywhere.
I'm not sure if I have this answer, but I think that our parents encourage us to do dental school because it's a well-paid job.
But with the amount of dentists there are, that means that there's a growing market for dentists as well, I guess.
Yeah, I think there is.
I think as well.
Plenty of patients for everybody. And I think there are plenty of new treatments for Romanians, like veneers and implants. Okay. This is quite a new niche. I mean, in United States, in Dubai, it is a very well, how do I say, răspândită.
Like well-established thing.
Well-established niche. Well-established. People want that aesthetic treatments. Here in Romania, many people want treatments care să le servească nevoilor. Cum zicem asta în engleză?
That they have a need, that they need or don't need.
Okay, treatments they need.
Yeah.
But veneer treatment isn't a need.
Yeah.
This is a desire.
No, they want to think, they want just treatments that they need, but not
that are necessary.
Yeah, not the luxury treatments. Just the necessary basic treatment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is a new niche.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of dentists who do veneers lately.
Yeah. I think in Romania I see quite a lot now that comes around. I mean, it's also maybe with the economics that are like kind of growing in Romania, like the power or force of buying grows, and so the people take more care of that then as well.
Think about that. We escaped communism 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's yesterday.
We have capitalism for 30 years. United States and more developed countries have hundreds of years of capitalism. Yeah. For us, it is something new.
Yeah.
And we put the finger into the water and we open businesses, but we don't have enough experience yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think this is one of the reasons.
Yeah.
It's a growing market.
Yeah, for sure.
And there are a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I think also what a lot of people, if someone is listening right now, who is a dentist, maybe in Romania, it's always this fear when you see someone like you who's successful with what he's doing. A lot of people don't start or just to do the same. They would like to do the same, but they're like, someone is doing it already. But people don't get that the market is so big. And I mean, the more you guys do, or let's say the more people in Romania are going to be educated on dental treatments, and the more going to get a treatment.
Yep.
And
this is one thing. And another thing, more dental students will be inspired
to stay in Romania.
To stay in Romania and to start educating people online.
Yes.
For example, I return a little bit. I have a lot of patients who come with me for implants. And they said that because of me, they went to their doctor to wear braces. And after finishing the braces treatment, they now have to put implants.
Okay.
A lot of people wrote me on Instagram, thanks for your clips, thanks for your videos, because this is you motivated me to go to my dentist and start to treat my problems.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about making videos to have me. Have all the patients.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, you educate. Everybody.
Everyone. You know, and of course you benefit partly out of it, but that's how life works, and that's how life should be. Yep. That's exactly how we can motivate everyone to do better for society. And that's I think that's a great thing.
I went to a congress. Sorry for interrupting. I went to a congress a few years ago.
Okay.
And there was a speaker who told us, if you think you have a valuable information for the world, spread it for free.
For free, and the people come for that.
If you want to be smarter, and you can have standard information, spread it for free, and also premium information for money.
Yes.
Maybe an online course, I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's stay in the first part.
Yeah, you have to give
great information for free.
Yeah.
And this is how you will help people. People then will come to you. Other people will maybe help you. For example, do you watch Andrew Huberman? You know?
No.
It's a American I think he's a doctor. He works at Stanford.
Okay.
And he learns and he teaches about how to sleep, how to live a better life without stress.
Okay.
How to expose yourself to light in the morning. I mean, this is free information.
Yeah.
Makes your life better. I use that information, and I myself give free information for the people, valuable information that I know, meaning teeth information, dentistry information. Yeah, I think this is how the world works, or this is how the world I live in I would like to be.
Yes. Yeah. I think that more and more people actually do that.
I think a lot of people do that. I think it's good on two fronts. For business, it's fantastic because you're putting some bait out there that will always bring in, if people are interested in, first of all, the free information that you're given, it will always bring you more clients for that more premium information that you don't want to give out for free. I mean, everyone needs to get paid for the things that they're doing, especially if they're very valuable. And on the other front, it's very beneficial for the person who's getting that free information. I think it's a win-win situation.
Yeah,
and that's why you see so many people doing that. That's the market that everybody's doing.
Yeah.
For us, it's a little bit tricky to sell information, because if you want to sell a course in med school or in dentistry, you have to be very experienced.
Yeah.
You have to be very good at what you're doing.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't feel like I'm capable of selling courses. That's why I don't sell courses right now. For sure, I can teach you what I do, but unfortunately, I compare myself with better doctors who are 40, 50 years old. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but I do it. And I think they're better than me, and I think maybe you should learn from them. And when I'll have 40, maybe I'll have my own course.
But then you'll be thinking of people who are older. So I think people would want a course from you, because you've done something which is completely different from the sphere of what other people are doing. So they're not looking at the 60-year-olds. They're looking at you, saying, I want to emulate Cristi.
I know. I think about this a lot. But this is the imposter syndrome, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that place yet. Maybe in the future.
I think like you do it is better, because it's not that I would say I wouldn't. I think I could learn a lot from you, and it would be great if I could maybe come around one day and shadow you if you would be down. But what I think is good about your way right now, you are doing firstly something that matches your age. So you're really authentically telling the people the basics about dentistry. I mean, I try to, our Romanian is good, but for the videos, it's sometimes a bit tough.
Understand,
But that is, I think, a good way. So you educate in general. You're the first one to do it. And later when you're experienced, you can for sure start selling courses or you can go to faculties and hold presentations and go more in that direction, I think.
Until then, building communities.
Yes.
Especially courses on how you market your clinic.
Yeah. This might be interesting because a lot of dentists don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
My personal advice is just be you. Just be authentic. That's all. And from that, everything will come.
And start putting out content. Then you grow by yourself. How did you do that actually? When you guys started, so when you directly after med school, did you directly open the clinic?
Nope. After med school, after dentistry, we went to Pitești.
Mm-hmm.
This is a city in Romania, about 100 kilometers from Bucharest.
Not far.
A very good dentist from Romania saw our vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote me when I was in the sixth year, Cristi, if you want to come and work at my clinic when you finish college, my doors are open.
Mm-hmm.
I was, yes. Thank you. This is the biggest accomplishment of my life. I didn't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my answer was yes. When do I start?
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And I stayed there in Pitești for 10 months.
Okay.
And basically, that guy hired me and he gave me patients.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the place where I first learned the basics.
Okay.
Some cleanings, some fillings, and that's all about it.
Mm-hmm.
And after that 10 months, me and my partner went to Bucharest and rented our first dental chair.
Mm-hmm.
But rented our first dental chair from Friday till Sunday. Because from Monday till Thursday, we were working in Pitești.
Okay.
And we didn't believe in our marketing power that we will
be able to have a full-on clinic.
Yeah, to have a full schedule from Monday till Friday in Bucharest.
Yeah.
So we just worked from Monday till Sunday, I think about 6 months.
Okay.
And we were dental assistant, we were doctors, we were
everything,
marketers, we were the cleaning guys, we were everything. We didn't have any employees, we were just the two of us. And this was the start. And after 6 months, when we realized that our chair is full, then we left Pitești and we established here in Bucharest. And we rented that chair from Monday till Friday, but only 6 hours a day.
Okay.
And after 6 months more, then we rented the chair full.
Okay.
And after 1 year, we rented another chair. And now we are in the situation where we have 2 chairs. And from, I hope, July, maybe August, but let's be optimistic, July, we will go to 4 chairs. And another 3 chairs I want to rent to another student like I was 6 years ago.
Okay.
Are these all in the same building?
Yeah, in the same building.
Okay.
1 floor down. I mean, we are now at the 3rd floor, and the whole business we want to grow, it will be on the 2nd floor.
Okay. All right.
Same building.
But is it, just for me to understand, is it like your own clinic directly, or is it because there are some systems where you rent off a bigger clinic?
We rented the space. That's
okay,
all.
so it's really space. Okay.
And we bought everything and we made our clinic there.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, already, like, I my dad is a dentist, so I kind of grew into that, and I know what it means. Like, if you have more than 2 chairs, that is for sure.
You're doing very well.
It's busy. Yeah, it's very busy. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is, but I don't complain.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, that's how it should be.
I had a conversation with my girlfriend, and I told her that if I win millions from crypto, because I also have some money in crypto.
Yeah.
If I win millions from crypto, I will still do veneers and implants.
Yeah.
Because this is what I love.
That's how you know you've picked a good job, you know.
Yeah, and it's fulfilling. You know, it's a great job. Also for us, honestly, it changed a lot during this time studying, because also I just came to Romania. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna study, then I'm gonna open my small practice / clinic and work till I fall into my grave,
Where? In what country?
By then I thought I go back to Germany.
Okay.
I just thought I come back and then I just work, And while studying here, when we met here. And then Forza was always fascinated about entrepreneurship. And we talked, and that was the first time that for me, I was thinking a bit different. I was like, yeah, actually life doesn't have to be just this, And now that we do also other things that are also fun, it's always like a roller coaster. I have days where I'm like, I don't want to work as a dentist because other stuff is also fun. But the more, when I always go on distance and I, for example, do a lot of editing and we are working with a company, I can always tell that I'm really satisfied when I'm back just treating patients and when I'm with people. So, and in the end, it's a craftsmanship. It's absolutely fascinating and it's really fun.
You will be more satisfied when you will finish dental school, when you will open your dental office, and when you will have patients from your Instagram and from your YouTube account.
Yeah.
Patients that will come to you and they will tell you from a lot of times that it's like I know you.
Yeah.
I watched all your videos and it's like I know you. And you will propose any treatment plan to that patient and he will accept it.
Yeah.
There won't be patients who will say, oh, this is too expensive. No.
Yeah.
All that patients who already know you from YouTube or from social media, they will accept every treatment plan you'll propose to them.
Yeah, because
that's
the trust
so
thing.
satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is really. It has so much power. It's the same with the students that we consult on coming here. It's a different thing. We know there are a lot of dodgy people out there who do stuff like that, but we were the first ones to say, no, we make a company, we pay taxes, and we are like here, we put our faces into the camera. And for the people, that's so much easier. And for a doctor, it's even more important.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Wow. Your journey has been really, really cool. I do like the aspect of you guys starting something during medical school. And then building it up. Like
I wish I could tell you more, but my words are so few in English.
English is perfectly
and
fine.
my brain thinks faster than my language.
Yeah.
Than my tongue spits words.
Yeah. Where did you get inspiration from?
The most inspiration I think I got from the books. From books like I told you, Seth Godin. Biology was a book I liked very much. Biology wrote B-U-Y-ology.
Okay.
Brain Influence was another book I loved a lot. De la idee la bani.
The idea of money.
Yeah.
This is the title in English.
I think
Napoleon Hill. I don't know.
Yes.
It was one of the first books I read. And that's pretty much it, because I can't say I had inspiration from other dentists.
Yeah, because
other dentists inspired me to do
something different.
YouTube, but authentically. Not like them. You have to brush your teeth twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat sweets anymore.
Yeah.
Not that stiff education.
Yeah.
I have a question.
This was it. Yeah.
Would you be able to tell us one myth about eating certain types of food or about dentistry in general that most people don't know?
I think one myth, everybody thinks this is real. My patients think that this is real. Drinking coffee, the anesthesia won't work. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
hey, I've never heard that
false.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have patients and before implant they tell me I drank a lot of coffee today.
Okay.
So,
I get it because of the caffeine thing.
Yeah, this is a myth.
Yeah.
There are also a lot of dentists that they are afraid to do anesthesia enough. They do only half of that syringe.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why patients believe that drinking caffeine affects.
Because they don't put enough.
I'm not. How do you say zgârcit in engleză?
We really
we can.
Zgârcit is someone who doesn't want to throw money on everything. Who keeps the money for them.
Stingy.
A German.
Stingy.
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 Yeah.
Okay. I'm not stingy with anesthesia.
Yeah.
Let's make anesthesia for the patient to not feel anything.
And you can't drink like the whole day.
Man, I think if caffeine was that strong, then it wouldn't be legal to have it. That it kind of negates anesthesia.
Doesn't have any trouble with anesthesia. Also, I had a patient who asked me if he can smoke some weed before the intervention.
No way.
Because he was very emotional. He was very afraid. And I was, I don't think this
affects me.
Yeah. I mean, I can work also at my best. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And also the anesthesia worked very well.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah.
You can write a study about it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
another myth is with lactose, with milk, with cheese after extraction or after surgical interventions. People think that they aren't allowed to eat cheese or to drink milk. I think this is a myth.
I think maybe because when you drink milk, people think that fortifies your bones, or and if you get extracted, another one will grow. Or what? I don't know. That's where I'm trying to connect it.
No, they think that if they will drink milk, they'll make an infection after the surgery.
Yeah. Okay,
this is what they think about, and I think this is a myth.
Yeah, a lot of people have come to you thinking this. Where did they get these from?
I don't know.
But there's actually a lot of false knowledge. I mean,
there's a lot of how do you say, old no learning.
Yeah,
it's like folklore.
Yeah, folklore.
Yeah.
How do you say folklore in English?
Folklore.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Like all those tips from like the old people. You have to. But actually, there is some things that are. My grandmother. I'm half from Algeria, and my grandmother was last summer with my parents in Morocco, and they were near some fields, and it was a special oil. I forgot the plant. And my grandmother, they took it, and the people there just say, yeah, it's very good for certain diseases, like always, you know. I mean, there are some, we know, like medicine, that's how it started, but some stuff that you hear, like the garlic in Romania, that they just chew and stuff. Just like, okay. And then she told my mom to send it to me, and she said maybe, because she put it on her gums when she had something, she said maybe I can write my thesis about it. And I was like laughing and stuff, and then I was searching it up, and she was right. So it is used for that.
A plant used to treat gingival problems.
I forgot the plant, but there is this plant-based, how do you say?
Oil.
Not but they process it into a cream or something.
Maybe coconut oil?
No, it was, I don't know, it was something very specific. I never heard the plant or saw it before, and it's really sold as a product to just if you have
you have to write your thesis about this then. She's inspired you have to write it.
Yeah.
Look, today I had a patient. She asked me about how do you say in English a te trage curentul, m-a tras curentul. Do you know this expression?
No.
When you sit in a room and you open the door and the window in the same time.
Oh, okay, when it's wind blows
when
through.
It's windy in the room.
Yeah.
And in Romania we have this, that if it's windy in the room, I might have a toothache.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. This is so stupid.
So she came just for that reason?
No, but she thought.
Between her problems, she asked me about this.
If it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen that you get a stiff neck or stuff.
But
not for the
you
tooth.
get the stiff neck or the toothache if you already have a problem at that
Yeah,
tooth.
exactly.
And there is a temperature difference.
Yeah, exactly. When you have
modification in the temperature. Modification is the
modification. Yeah. When you have a periapical lesion or some. Yeah. Then of course, but. Yeah, I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe there's someone having like a weird experience and like a coincidence, and then they just tell.
They generalize it, and that's the folklore.
They just send it. It wasn't WhatsApp back in the day, but it was just like word of mouth, and then everybody's got it around the village.
Yeah. So do you also make videos about that then? So you talk a bit about what people
myths.
You could actually.
Yeah, I did one.
Yeah.
I think 1 year ago.
Yeah.
I now focus on doing videos about cases, but I realize that they don't succeed too well. No.
I mean, you had somebody. I think you had Dorian Popper.
No. I had a patient, and I cemented veneers as Dorian Popa has.
Okay, exactly.
Because I used the same technician Dorian Popa used for his first set of veneers a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dorian Popa changed that veneers to another technician.
Okay. And do you get a lot of fame? Do you get famous people at all in your clinic?
I think the most famous singer from Romania I had in my clinic was Vlad Dobrescu. If you know, he's a rapper.
Vlad Dobrescu.
Vlad Dobrescu, Deliric. I saw
Deliric, yeah.
He's friend with Deliric. I saw that you made that reaction.
Yes.
About Romanian music. And you were listening to Subcarpați, to rap music. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's very.
And also I had DJ NASA. They are in the same formation.
Yeah.
CTC.
Okay, like the same group.
Yeah, same group.
Okay.
Is that strange having celebrities come?
It's a little bit strange, yeah, because I want to tell them, oh my God, how much I like you. Oh my God, I listen to your music since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that guy is coming to you because he has a problem.
Yeah.
I had to extract 2 molars of Vlad Dobrescu and he just wanted that.
Wait, do we have to censor this?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know, but you have your mask. You have your mask on. If you remove it, you're just there smiling.
And then you put it back on. No one knows.
After the extraction, I asked him if I can make a photo with him.
And then put it into the hanger. Yeah.
If you want to send you that photo, you can put it in the video.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that is amazing.
And he wanted to pay. This was also a little bit odd. He wanted to pay, and I told him, man, I can't take your money. I listen to your music free on YouTube. It's, I don't know, I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
That
is great.
That's the thing, because you're also so young, and like, so these people are in the same sphere as you. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know how I would be like if I was to treat a celebrity or somebody that I knew who was well known. I would not be able to handle it.
I was emotional. I have to be honest.
You're crying?
No, I was.
They say
nervous.
Yeah.
I was nervous while I was extracting. I hope he doesn't see this.
I was so nervous. I made so many mistakes.
No, he's good.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that is actually cool. But how come he went to York through the YouTube?
Yeah, through YouTube.
That is so cool.
Opened so many doors.
Yeah. So you also are in kind of communities then when it's about the YouTube space in Romania, or would you say?
I didn't understand the question.
Are you also like in a community, like in contact with a lot of other
YouTubers?
Yeah, YouTubers.
No. I'm this chapter. I'm doing my job, and I think that's all. This is the first podcast in English I had, and I had another interview with a Romanian comedian, Cristi. I don't know if you know him. And this is it. And I know Cristi Dascalu. You had him in the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know other YouTubers.
Yeah, because
I know Alexandra Mircea. She is also a dentist.
Yeah.
We are neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors.
She also does huge things as well on social media.
She's on TikTok famous.
Yeah. So neighbors in terms of the clinic.
Neighbors in terms, the clinic. Her clinic is on this street. I live on this street, and I have the clinic on this street.
Okay, so in
5 minutes.
Where is it? Floreasca.
Yeah, Floreasca.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot there.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
really beautiful neighborhood.
Yeah, and good patients around as well.
Yeah. Is that
a lot of corporate people?
Yeah.
So that's where you started. That's where you had your first seat in Floreasca.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's our first seat. But don't think that it was expensive. No, we paid the rent 350 euros for that chair from Friday till Sunday at the beginning.
For 1 week?
For a month.
But
pay for the month.
Friday till Sunday.
Okay, that makes sense.
12 days a month.
Yeah.
There were 350 euros.
Yeah, it's not bad. Floriaska is it's obviously more expensive now.
Yeah, I think now it will be about 500, 600 to have a half. How do you say? Half schedule. Half time on the dental chair.
Yeah. What is your vision, or you and your colleagues' vision for the whole project, or for the whole, I don't know how we should call it, small empire, let's say, that you try to build? It is
a small empire.
It's multifaceted though. It's not just the dentistry, it's the YouTube as well. It's like,
The truth is that 3-4 years ago, we had some very big dreams.
Mm-hmm.
We have so big dreams that we wanted to do the next Dr. Leahu clinics from Dentistry Hub.
Mm-hmm.
But then we realized that if you will franchise your business and you will have a lot of locations,
you will not work.
I believe that, first of all, you will not work
as a dentist.
You have to you are the manager, or you have to hire a manager, and the most important is, I think, you lose quality.
Yeah.
If you franchise and you have 20 clinics.
Yeah.
I mean, this is how I think right now. So our plans are to grow to the 4 chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Me, my colleague, and a very well hired team, and very, I don't know how to say, pricepuți. Oameni pricepuți.
The words. That's so hard for us.
Dentists who work very well.
Yeah.
In our team.
Yeah.
And this is what's our plan for the next, I don't know, 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
From then, I don't know. I think about it. You will see. Yeah. I want to travel a lot.
You do travel a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but I want to travel like 1 year to be gone.
Oh yeah.
To be I know, a round trip.
Yeah.
Everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Asia.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the one point that is really hard about being a doctor / dentist. Before I wanted to start, it was actually the summer where I got my place here to study. One dentist told me dentistry is the most beautiful job in this world. And I think that as well. It's one of the most beautiful jobs because it combines so many great things. But he said, I wouldn't do it again. And I was like, why? And he said, because you always have to be present. You can't just go somewhere and...
if you don't have employees.
Yeah, but
you have
it's
that's okay.
Yeah, it's definitely harder to. I mean, you're really like you have to be sometimes around.
Yeah.
And I mean, every job in the end has also some sides which are not super. So
I think dentistry is a roller coaster job. It is very satisfying, but it's also very horrible in some days.
Yeah.
Because you have to get out of your comfort zone so many times, and you have the responsibility of someone's health.
Yeah.
If you are, I don't know, I don't want to talk bad about other jobs, but being a doctor, I think it's a little bit harder than being whatever else.
Yeah.
Because you have this responsibility, and if you do something wrong, that person will come back to you.
Yes.
And that's the moment when you feel terrible.
Yeah.
If you did something wrong.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to repair, then you feel more terrible.
Yeah.
More bad.
Mistakes have bigger consequences for doctors than other jobs. If you
Of course,
give somebody wrong burger, well,
Yeah.
you just make another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you can compare us dentists with, I don't know, neurosurgeons. We don't have their responsibility. I can take that. But it is also, this is what I mean, it's a stressful job for me.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm still learning some techniques. Maybe when you are 40 and you have a lot of experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I
you
think
play volleyball. I have a colleague.
Yes.
That, you are a volleyballist.
Yeah. It's also, I think dentists are compared a lot to pilots. There's even a famous book about it. in general, the main structure is the same. So once you are in the air as a pilot, the same with a dentist when you set implants or when you do treatment, you can't just land. You can't just say, okay, yeah, stop, I don't want anymore. You have to finish.
Yep.
You know, and that is something that a lot of people don't know. Like, that makes this job so stressful. Same time, cognitive super hard, because you think of what you learned. Same time, you have to think of three-dimensional
positioning
of the
implant.
Yeah, then maybe even with a mirror, working with a mirror, and at the same time translating that to your hands while sitting in a super you have to sit in a super good manner. So
and all this while the patient is bleeding.
Yeah.
And not to mention the aesthetic outcome that you need to
respect
reach as well.
So it is really
another,
and you need to be a businessman on top.
Yep. You have to be all that.
Yeah.
Or you hire people to
do it
things for you.
Yeah. How is it now for you guys that you started building a team? Also, do you have also people who help you with editing and marketing?
Yeah. Until I think 2 years ago, I edited myself. But now we have somebody who posts for us and who edits our clips.
Good relief, big relief. Yeah.
Yeah. Big relief.
Yeah, that's we can imagine.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is, especially when you're trying to grow your clinic itself. It's not ideal to be coming home and
yeah.
You asked me about our teammates. How do we choose our teammates, or how many? Or I didn't understand the question.
How many people do you have working at the moment?
Okay, we are 10 people.
Okay.
We are me, my partner, and 4 more doctors and 4 assistants, and also the girl who helps us with social media, and my girlfriend helps us with the financial part.
Nice.
Great.
With the Excel financial stuff.
Yeah.
Numbers. I hate this part.
Yeah.
And another girl helps us with the site.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess you look for good chemistry inside the team. Yeah.
I want to tell you something I learned yesterday. Yesterday I went to a conference. Do you know Stakeborg? Do you invest something in crypto?
No.
Okay. Stakeborg is a crypto educational platform in Romania. And yesterday I was at this conference, and there was the founder of Real Vision, another big company, crypto educational, but worldwide. And that guy told us about hiring new teammates. And he was the manager, and he told us that when he has an interview, he doesn't ask that person how many years of experience do you have, or basic questions for which the employee prepares before. He asks something like, describe me your room. And then the guy starts to describe his room, and the manager after that realizes that maybe he's a visual person, maybe he's a very clean and tidy person, and that makes him very detail oriented, and he takes some good information from that question. More information than how many years of experience do you have.
Like
this was a very good tip for me.
I've heard of this abstract. I mean, I had the same when I was applying to medical schools in the UK. Some of the interview questions were incredibly abstract. Like, how did you get here today? Like, explain the whole process and everything.
Great.
And we were just like, some people like, I did this.
No,
before
spontaneous.
that. Yeah, that was one of the things that they were looking to assess.
How good structured
how well structured you are in terms
because
of
a lot
planning.
of people would just start like somehow,
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was walking left and right. Oh no, but before that, I came from actually Newcastle. And then I took the train. So they were starting from different points.
Yeah.
But that is really interesting because it is true. A lot of people know nowadays. Loads of people know what questions usually come up, and you can sit down for weeks and plan out perfectly the response that you're going to give. But for these other ones, there's no chance. Are these some of the techniques that you think you would implement in the future?
In my company?
Yeah.
For sure. tomorrow I have an interview and I can't wait to ask that girl, describe your room, please.
You're gonna ask to describe the room, okay?
I was in love with that guy.
Oh, nice.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
And at the final, at his final speech, he asked in the room if we have some questions.
Yeah.
And some guy asked something about crypto, and then I raised my hand and I asked him, "Can you describe me your room, please?" He was a very brilliant guy because his answer was something like, "My room is the place where I escape." That was it. He's a very creative guy.
You're hired.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the job.
Yeah.
And now he's working for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Damian Horner is this guy. Maybe some of the people who watch now
want
to follow him.
Yes. Yeah. How did you do it before, like recruiting? I mean, you guys are also still young yourself, and I think that is always a very hard point for people who start a business or a clinic young. We don't have the experience on that. Also, recruiting. YouTube and Instagram also helped us to recruit people. I mean, it is not necessary to go to medical market and to post some announcement. This is a very exceptional situation. Yeah. But I just post a story. I just post a video on YouTube, and somebody will pop up. Yeah, same with us. And most of the times there are people like us. I mean, I don't have to do too much work on that interview. I can read that guy in a couple of minutes. I might ask him or her, what music do you listen to? And I mean, also unconventional questions like this one, describe your room. Yeah. But this one I think is better, describe your room, than what music do you listen to. Yeah. You can extract more information from there.
I think the music listening one is more to see the kind of vibe the person has and whether they will gel inside the environment that you have.
Maybe, yeah. But if somebody told me in the interview I listen to Manele,
you're like, no.
Okay, listen to Manele at some parties from time to time, but in the morning when I drink my coffee, I put some Manele in background. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What I've noticed is that you have quite a few tattoos, don't you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you have a look which is so cool and so unconventional for many dentists.
I
which
blush.
I mean, it puts you really apart from other dentists, and I think just looking from outside in, that's one of the reasons for your success, because you look very different from the standard straight nerdy type of doctors. Your content is also completely fresh and new, and the way that you educate people also is completely new. And I would say, do you think that you get a lot of good press compared to bad press because of this whole thing as a package?
I think when I was hired and I was working for somebody else, I had a lot of problems with my looks, with my tattoos.
I would say the same. I would imagine so.
I had also an earring, but I don't wear it anymore. And one patient asked me, Razvan hired you like this? And I was like, what do I have? That was a common problem when I was hired. But from since we opened our clinic, this isn't a problem anymore.
Yeah, you're in charge.
Yeah, and all the people coming to us, they know where they are coming, and they aren't surprised when they see finger tattoos. They know me from YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. This is a form of expression of myself. I don't think somebody should judge you from your looks.
And even if they do, we do, but it's best for you to start your own thing if you don't want to be judged by it.
I'm sure I'm judging people also. I watch a guy and 5 seconds the etiquette
of course.
Him. But you have to go further and deep in. I don't know, I have to say that. You have to be a little bit more profound. Not stay in that superficial
evaluation of the outside
of some guy.
Okay. I think that maybe for the end, do you have one last tip for us being in our 5th year of med school?
Yes,
something
please.
that you want to tell?
Impart your wisdom on us.
The best tip for you is don't stop doing what you already are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, being authentic, this is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you are already doing this.
Okay.
Try to educate.
I am blushing.
And if you have patients at the college, the laboratories, just take some photos, treatments, and post them. Even though you don't have the best photo, you don't or the best treatment.
Yeah.
Just post your
cases.
Work,
your
cases.
Okay.
Because there are patients for everyone.
Because that's so funny, my personal Instagram is not even about dentistry.
Yeah,
I posted I had one post where I just put pictures, just a cavity, my first one fully alone in the 3rd year. And I wrote like the whole paragraph what I did. And that is, I think, the most liked post on my page.
And congratulations.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, mother. Thank you.
Yeah. It was cool. Perfect.
Just don't stop.
Yeah. Same to you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that brings us to the end of this amazing episode.
That was super insightful.
Yes, and interesting. And for everyone tuning in from our second channel, Romaniac Live, don't forget to give the video a like.
Yes,
and
please.
Subscribe if you want to see further podcasts. And for the people tuning in from the audio platforms, Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes.
Yep.
Leave your review, and we see us in the next episode. Later vedere, and ciao!